Welcome back to the Morristown Market Report. I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10,
And I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
and we are on location today in downtown Morristown at a relatively new place, right?
We've been around for several years. We've been here at this location for almost 5.
Oh, wow. My apologies.
That's
then.
okay.
All right, we are at Health Connect, and I am talking today to Candace Coffey, who is the program director, as well as Linda Lawson, and she is their Health Link Care Coordinator. So, welcome, ladies. Thanks for taking time to be on here and talk to us a little bit about your business.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what do you all do?
We are a behavioral and mental health agency. So we provide different types of therapies and treatments. We have intensive in-home services for children and adolescents who are struggling with their behaviors, their mental health, and are at risk of being placed out of their homes, such as like residential hospitalization. So what we do is we do an assessment to see if they qualify for this service and have to get approval through their insurance. But then we meet with that child and their family 3 times a week at least. So we're able to go to the school, to their home, meet with them in the community to really try to get them stabilized where they're able to stay in the home. We serve multiple counties for that program. We also have intensive outpatient treatment here in the office. We have both an adult group and adolescent group, and that's for individuals struggling with substance abuse. So they're able to come here in office 3 times a week for that treatment. Each class is 3 hours. That's provided on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and that will be from 4 to 7 p.m. We also have some outpatient therapy, and then we have what's called med management. So where we are able to connect our clients with a psych nurse practitioner for their mental health medications. And then lastly, we have what's called Tennessee Health Link. That is a teen care program formerly known as case management. And that is what Linda actually does with our office. And I'll let her talk a little bit about what that program is.
So what the Health Link program is with my role with that is that I contact each client on a monthly basis and check in with them, see how they're doing, make sure that they're on track with their outpatient therapy, with their well care visits with their doctors, and they're on top of their med management, and just see if they just need any general resources that can help them, get through the month, maybe with food, clothing, even appliances, furniture sometimes, and home repairs.
Well, that's awesome. I had no idea. So I'm sure there's people out there watching who are like me going, wow, I had no idea that was here in Morristown. So,
And another thing that I do with the clients is I help them develop a care plan and make sure that they stay on top of it and follow it and get things completed and meet their goals.
And a care plan is like a treatment plan. So it's like what goals, what services do they need? And then like Linda and our other staff are able to follow up with those clients, throughout the month and monthly to make sure that those needs are being met and that we're able to close out, those needs, that was identified.
okay, so if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, you're saying not only are you meeting the medical needs that these people have, but you're trying to help with any physical needs and help them stay on top of those things so that life is a little bit easier for them and they do stay on their meds and stay on track.
Yes.
And have that community support and resources available, because a lot of people don't know that there's things out there to help them, that there's those resources for food, that there's those resources for appliances, or somebody that can come in and build a ramp for them.
Right.
They don't realize that those services are there, and that's one of the things we help them with.
That is awesome. So, how do you get clients, so to speak? I mean, I know you talked about the adolescence program, kids that may be getting, but like the adults that come in, do people refer them to you or?
Yes. So a lot of our referrals do come from DCS. But also we get referrals from PCP offices, maybe probation, but people can also self-referral. So they can
Mhm.
call our office. The number is 423-839-2550, or you can go to our website and do an online referral, and that is healthconnectamerica.com.
Okay. So I know you talked about working out a plan with somebody's insurance company. What if these people don't have insurance? Because you know as well as I do, TennCare can be almost impossible to get sometimes.
Yes. So the HealthLink program and the in-home services, those are both TennCare based programs. So you have to have TennCare for that.
Gotcha.
As far as like the outpatient therapy and the intensive outpatient, the substance abuse groups, those are TennCare, private insurance, or self-pay. So there are some private insurances that we take. We don't take them all, but there are some that we do.
Okay. Good deal. So you mentioned going to the website. Do y'all have a Facebook page or anything?
There is a company-wide Facebook page. One great thing about our company is, we have an office here in Morristown, and we serve 9 counties. The next closest offices there's one in Johnson City, there's one in Knoxville, but we're actually located all over the state and in multiple other states as well.
Okay, gotcha. Good deal.
So pretty much every county in Tennessee is covered by a Health Connect office.
Good to know. All right. Is there anything else about your all's organization that you want to share with us?
We're growing. We have openings in both our in-home services and in the intensive outpatient. So, substance abuse, it's a real issue. And unfortunately, it is rising in our adolescents. So just reminder that we have a group for those kids that are struggling, and call our office, go to the website, make a referral, and we'll get them, in services and get those needs met as soon as possible.
All right. That's great. Linda, you have anything else you want to add?
No, I think that covers it.
All right. Good deal. Again, they're located on West Main Street here in downtown Morristown. Do you want to throw that phone number out for them one more time?
It is 423-839-2550.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
being on
you.
here. We're going to talk about some real estate news and mortgage news if y'all want to go back to work, and we'll catch up with you before we head out, okay?
Okay,
Thank
that
you.
sounds
All
good.
right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. No idea we had anything like that. That's awesome to know.
It is. It
Things
is.
like that need to be.
Usually if there's anything about, substance abuse help, I usually know about that with the daughter that I have. So
Yeah.
it was news to me.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
But all right. So I know you have some good news for me today.
All with good credit for 30 years. We're looking in the upper fives, but still, we've not seen all fives in a long time. So,
All
lucky
right.
fives.
Where are we at on government?
Quoted one yesterday at 5.4 on FHA. For some reason, DHDA is still 6 and a quarter. They haven't dropped theirs yet, but FHA's 5.4, 5.5. VA quoted 5.3 on that one today. So, yeah, those are 30-year fixed rate loans.
Good
A
deal.
long time since we've seen them in the fives.
Well, and I just think back, I mean, it was like February or March when we were talking 8% rates. That was this year. And so, we talked about how much rates jumped at the end of 2022 and kind of shocked everybody. And now we're seeing, the come down from that. So for us to drop 2 full points in basically a 6-month time frame, I mean, to me, that's a positive thing.
Very positive.
So, all right. Well, we are going to talk a little bit about the year-to-date numbers in Hamlin County. We've gotten through 8 months of the year, believe it or not. I'm still in shock that it's in September right now. But so far in Hamlin County for 2024, we have 410 homes that have sold. Those prices range anywhere from $27.5 up to $1.175 million. Our average home sales price year-to-date is $308.5. Those homes have 41 days on the market. The median sales price is $285 with 14 days on the market. So 270 of the 410 homes that sold, which is about 66%, sold within 30 days on the market. And they sold at 96.62% list to sell price ratio. 35 of those homes, which is right around 8.5%, sold after being on the market for 120 days or more. So they have an 88.1% list to sell price ratio. Okay, so what does that mean in relation to last year, right? So last year in 2023, for the first 8 months, we had 462 homes that had sold. The reason for the fewer homes sold is basically the lack of inventory that we have had for the majority of 2024. But the average sales price last year was 283,168 with 55 days on the market. Median sales price was 271,250 with 21 days on the market. So we have seen an almost 9% increase in the average sales price. And we've seen a 5% increase in the median sales price. In my opinion, like a 4 to 5% increase year over year is about normal appreciation, really. 2 to 3, 4 to 5, you're good. When you see that 9%, that's a little concerning for me because I think, that's just a little bit high on my opinion. But when you have higher priced homes that are selling, it does push up that average sold price. So, but we did see a 25% drop in average days on the market. So when a home is priced right and it comes on the market, buyers are buying it. They're not letting it sit. But if you don't price your home right, then you are going to sit on the market for a longer period of time right now, and you're going to end up having to drop your list price by 10 or 15% before you get it in front of the right audience and get it sold. So we're still getting quite a bit of new inventory to come on, but buyers are being a little more picky right now. With rates coming down, I really thought we'd see a lot more buyer activity than what we've seen.
A lot of people know the Fed's meeting next week too, and a lot of people well, I'm hearing that as a conversation is I'm see what the Fed does, and then I'm hearing a lot of people saying, well, what's the election going to do? And I just say I don't know that the election's going to have that much impact on the rates, but you've got those people that think that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the election's going to have an impact on rates, but the mortgage market, the mortgage bond market right now is already reacting to that anticipated Fed cut. So I don't know that we're going to see a knee-jerk drop just because the Fed does what everybody has said they're going to do. So
I don't either. I think we're already seeing some of that. And I think, of course, we're hearing a quarter. Is that what you're hearing?
I heard 50.
I'd heard 50, but now I'm hearing a quarter. So I don't know. So, 50 it still won't be a knee jerk. I think you may see, but I think if it's just a quarter, you're not going to really see anything with mortgage rates.
Right. All right. Well, that wraps up our Morristown Market Report for today. If you have a local business or charity that you would like to see highlighted, please send us a DM or leave a comment. We'd love to get you on for a future episode.